What's up, y'all? I'm here to talk about a really, really important issue for growth operating that many people don't realize until like months and months, maybe even years in. And it is very important to notice it sooner rather than later so you can adjust your approach of how you're going about getting clients. So it starts with like asking yourself what type of clients do you really want. And I think for 9 out of 10 people, the best type of clients to have is going to be in the financial niche, like the drop shippers, the real estate people, the credit score people, because you can charge insane amounts, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be interested in doing those because it just makes sense because you can spend money and make more money from those niches. And you also want a pretty decent sized audience, like a 10K plus sized audience, ideally like 100K, but you can make a lot in the financial niches with just 10K. And lastly, that the person is just competent and knows what they're doing and knows like how business works and how their industry works well. And that does sound a little bit stupid, but I know it is. If they don't have that, it's incredibly annoying. It insanely, insanely annoying. So I put that on there just because you really do need it. But the big problem with having all three of those is that the creator doesn't need you. Like if they have all those things, they probably are smart enough on their own to fulfill your services, and you really don't have that much of value to offer them. Like especially if they're older and they've been in the industry for a while, like you're not going to be able to add that much value, or at least not enough to actually be able to make decent money for yourself. Maybe you could get a job working for them, but to actually be a partner with them, it's most likely not going to happen. And if they wouldn't want to waste time with growth operating duties, they would have already hired someone else for it if they're smart enough to build a brand in a financial niche with 10,000 plus followers. So, what is the solution to the issue? There's three different ways to go about it, but you can either partner with smaller creators in the financial space who don't know it as well as larger creators who have already started to monetize their audience. These can be people like resellers, drop shippers, real estate, and people who know what they're talking about and have already made money from it, but are still somewhat new to building a brand and monetizing that brand. And that's where you can swoop in and like make things go 10 times faster and make them have a lot more money and increase like the time horizon for what would have taken like a year or two for them to have like a really profitable business through their social media presence. You could do it in like a few weeks. But the second way to do it is to partner with bigger creators that are not in financial niches, and you're going to be much more likely to add value to them instead of creators in a financial niche, because the creators without the financial niche aren't having that like instinct of how can I make money from this, because that's what almost everyone in the financial niche is doing. They have that like idea in their mind of like, I'm doing this to make money. The creators in like the fitness industry, the creators in like the like health and wellness industry, the tech industry, they're probably just doing it because they really love fitness or love tech, and they don't really know that much about how to monetize that love for a certain thing. And you can definitely help them to make money doing what they love while at the same time just adding value through showing them stuff that they've never even heard of before. And the last way to do it, which takes a lot longer than the other two, but it can be very, very valuable if done right, is creating a faceless brand around whatever niche you choose, and then offer your audience to a bigger financial creator to partner with them. And it takes a lot more time, but it's incredibly effective. Like, for example, one thing that I'm trying to do is build up a sales theme page, and I know this from partnering with a prior faceless page, that when you are partnered with when you are having a successful faceless page, there are just creators coming and saying like, I want to work with you left and right. Like they just go straight to you because they know that your audience is incredibly valuable. Like if you choose a niche where the people that are following you will want to learn and want to make more money, therefore wanting to pay for learning, then people will want to come to you because they know they can make you money and you can make them money. So the last thing I want to finish this off with is this quote that I know it applies a lot to like dating in those situations, but if you just spend your time creating like an amazing faceless account that just provides value, and it can literally just be repurposing other people's content and then giving them credit, but creators will want to work with you. And even if you don't even get any deals out of it, a faceless channel is incredibly profitable. So I'd highly recommend as many people as possible to start doing that, along with doing the reach out through DMs with smaller financial creators and larger non-financial creators. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope y'all liked it, and yeah.